Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Symphogear, Season 2, Episode 12.
It's the penultimate episode.
Indeed.
Season
and
2.
there are a lot of fights going on right now. Some between your pairings that we wouldn't want to have fight. In fact, most between pairings we wouldn't want to have fight.
Yeah. But the end of potentially a lot is nigh?
Because, I mean, there's the whole thing of the moon, crashing into the earth. That's generally bad.
It's actually moving a lot faster now because of things that we've just learned.
And they're pulling it closer and faster and all of that stuff. Right. But then we have the whole thing of Chris still seemingly being betraying of the friendship.
But yeah, we'll see this episode how that whole thing falls into place.
But then also Shirabe is officially Nakamud. The hands have been held.
They have.
And now we just need more hand holding.
Yes.
Because Hibiki, you don't have Symphogear right now, and you're running ahead of your friends.
I mean, maybe she still has her own voice,
Yeah.
And her voice will not be denied.
That is possible.
Yeah.
That is possible.
Y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Alright everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion.
This episode was amazing, but it also almost single-handedly elevated Dr. Vare from or rather pushed him so far down so that he went from being so unlikable and just I hated him to fully circling around to just being yes, I love him.
He's a meme.
He's a meme. He's so wonderfully awful. It's just the tripping as he ran away was
and the sounds he makes just randomly.
The sounds he makes. and when he was watching Chris and Tsubasa fight, and he's just
the voice actor had so much fun with him.
It really did.
Oh my god. Alright, okay. So freaking Fine is done.
Yeah.
She's not coming back.
And she saved Shirabe.
She saved Shirabe.
And left a message for Hibiki.
Holy
shit.
That's a really cool development.
I love it, yeah.
I love that the weapon that, when you use its, complete song or what have you, it can actually then
rend the soul.
Which is basically the setup for why would they be that specific about something?
Right.
We could have predicted back then that was going to be used to kill Fine.
And the thing is that it totally fits also with the aesthetic of the scythe, right? Because scythe death, all that stuff, right?
Of course.
So
it's just a fun little thing.
A fun little thing because damn it, the logic of Symphogear is actually very well thought out, and it's very intricate and meticulously planned from the get-go.
Right, and Chris, put on the neck thing because she wanted to get close to Vare so that she
Vare just snuck up behind her and was psych, gotcha, bitch,
Yep. Exactly.
Something like that, probably. Yeah. No, he made a noise with the cane that was
transformed into an exploding neck thing there.
Exactly. Right. Yes.
Yes, it's all very technical.
Right.
But the point is that we had a really cool moment with Chris and Tsubasa.
Oh, hell
that was probably my favorite part because of how much
really
it was
awesome.
Just, okay, we get it, right? Yeah, we get it.
Yep.
Senpai. It's she would never call Tsubasa senpai.
No.
Never.
No.
Ever.
Hell
so once she did that, you were like, oh, yeah. And then the moment for Tsubasa's character to come to this realization of so strong.
And of course, she reduced the phonic output of her gear to make it so that she wasn't taken out by the anti-linker. Yes. Right. Naturally. Is that even possible? How did you manage it? Well, her Kohai needed help. Also, Chris doing the thing of you make it so I can't use my gear? Fine. I'm going to explode it off of myself in a shrapnel wave that just takes out all the noise and stuff, because why the hell not? Oh, and then I'm going to go up and beat the shit out of you barehanded. Okay.
I love the way he's like, huh? it should be fun. And then suddenly a wild Chris appears, knocks Solom's cane out. He's like, ah, okay.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, of course, Chris is more concerned about not showing her nipples.
Well, she only needs the one hand to beat him because he's a punk, right? He's a little bitch. True. They all understand this, you know. Yeah. But yeah,
But that was a sweet moment. Now, is it again ridiculous that the Cane's gotten there? They have him there. Why not just run up and knock his head in?
Yeah, like, I mean, okay, no, granted, Caleb, what could they do? Look at how fast Ver made it out of there, scrambling. See, living is enough suffering for Dr. Ver, so, you know.
It's just at this point, I don't even care. It's so ridiculous.
Right.
We just have him making this, so I like kind of just laugh at him and be like, yeah, whatever. And then immediately he comes back up to Maria and he
hits her again.
Well, right, but he makes the most godly noise ever known to man. What the fuck was that? Like,
yeah, let's hear it again.
Hear this again. Like,
oh man.
Like, it's so just like, what? and again, it's one of those things of like, okay, why is Dr. Ver even able to like why do we have all these moments of him like overpowering Maria when she has the Symphogear out right now? It's like literally on her.
Like,
I know. She just sung a whole bunch.
Yep. So she's right. Her phonic gain is drained and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's almost like the thing of we have to showcase basically.
I mean, he does have a Nephilim arm, you know.
Bullshit. Chris manhandled him with one hand without Symphogear. Like. So, you know, but it's more opportunities to show that he's despicable and pathetic and everything.
I just love that you kill me, you kill mankind.
Who cares?
Who cares? He's like, like then Hibiki saves him.
Yeah.
What?
I feel like there are so many sound bites and gifs of Dr. Ver from just this episode that could just be used out of context and no problem to fantastic effect.
To the utmost degree.
But now, Hibiki, she grabs Gungnir with her own hand because, damn it, these are hand-holding hands, and hand-holding is powerful. So you think Symphogear is going to do anything to her hands?
God, no. The final shot with Gungnir text just like blowing up.
Uh-huh.
Just let my sound ring out.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
That's Hibiki indeed.
Yep. I love it. And that's not even getting into the whole Kirika Shirebe fight.
I mean, that was really the heart of this episode.
Yeah, and I loved it because that was one of those things where, like, okay, we talked about this in previous episodes, but I didn't understand, like, any of the motivations for the fights that were happening, you know? But then in this episode, it all became crystal clear, and I loved it. And you know, we could see that, you know, like, that I was absolutely sold on the feeling for it all with these characters, and then we get to have them fight in this wonderful display that is in sync, very much like Tsubasa and Chris were as well.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful having the songs be, you know, like them singing together and everything, but also singing different parts at each other and everything.
In the way that, just to add this in here, in the way that their fight, Tsubasa and Chris's fight, they didn't need to say anything.
Right.
Shirebe and Kirika's fight, they let everything out. They said everything they needed to say.
Yeah.
And I like that. I think that
was
the songs
awesome.
melding in that regard, showing almost in another way the way that they could potentially save the world here is by the songs of the world. Maybe. We'll see. But unfortunately, the Twitch streamer just kind of sang, and everyone was like, that was pretty.
Huh, fun.
I wonder if we were supposed to do something. You know?
Right. But then we have the twist in the middle of the Kirika Shirebe fight of, no. It wasn't actually Kirika this entire time. Yeah. That's something that I love so much. Because one, it's a visually done twist, right?
Yeah.
Cool. It makes sense because theoretically, it could have been the soul of Fine because Shirebe was there even though she was unconscious, right? Yep.
Awesome.
In some ways, that's probably why Fine made the move there, was because the one that she was inhabiting was unconscious.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But then on top of that, it's a bit of a little lesson maybe to Kirika to talk about your feelings.
Yeah.
Because she did, granted, tell Shirabe in the beginning of this episode that, hey, this is why I'm doing it. I think I'm going to awaken as Fine and all that stuff.
Yes.
But if she had talked about it sooner, then maybe they could have figured out what was really going on.
Yep.
And while Kirika got lucky because Fine's soul ended up deciding to save Shirabe, you almost lost her 120% entirely because of you. You were the one who decided to fight, right, in order to save her, but that actually just would have prolonged, like made it even more likely for Fine to take over.
Yep.
And then, your attack actually ends up killing her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Girl, you need her. You need
That's right.
her.
Yeah. But hey,
Yeah.
these two might be regular members of the cast after this point.
I want it
So much. And then Miku will just still be kind of sad because it's like, okay, I had Symphogear for a bit and then it's taken away.
But who else is gonna say, "Go Hibiki"?
That's right. That moment was awesome. It was quite well animated too. I think it was very nice. Yeah. But
all right, our protagonist is about to go
just
absolute protagonist.
yep. And it will be awesome.
Like, we're gonna Gynax trigger Gurren Lagann Symphogear.
Her spear drill will pierce the heavens and probably the moon. This heaven-shocking lunar spear.
Right.
Yeah.
You might
Fang,
actually...
even, one
right.
might say.
True. That bite. You might even, set up something where, because they went so hard into re-emphasizing the actual function of the moon in terms of the ancient times of where human beings lost some aspects of their speech.
Yeah.
We might see the moon potentially get destroyed.
Yeah, and the songs might change. One of the other things that I was a little bit unclear about from this episode, Maria said you killed Mama. Was
I think she's meaning that Mom's dying right now.
Right, she's dying right now, and I get that, but it seemed like she was saying you already did. Was Maria's mom supposed to be in the rocket that got jettisoned up into space?
Maybe?
I don't know. Because that felt very just sort of like, oh, okay, I guess something's shooting up towards the moon or something like that, But then Maria was like, you killed Mama. And it's like, wait, hold on.
Okay. I can't see. Maria's our last chance. You're behind this hag. Yeah.
Right.
She was. I knew you were behind this hag.
And then he does a thing. And
gain toward the moon. And the moon can return to its orbit. You want to activate the lunar ruins.
Yeah, you can fly up there.
Fly up there yourself. And then he sends her up there. Yeah.
Right. Yep.
And then it says Mom. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay.
So yeah, she's
going up to the moon.
She's going up to the moon. She's not dead.
No. And given that this is Symphogear, I would say there's 100% chance that she's going to survive.
Well, okay. I will say that there's a 100% chance.
She's sick, so she might still die, but
No. I'm saying there's a 100% chance we're going to have her speak in the next episode.
Sure.
She's not necessarily dead yet. It takes time to get to the moon.
That's
the moon
true.
is not 20 feet away.
Well, I was saying that I literally would not bat an eye at all if in season 3 or 4 they go up to the moon and she's established a colony with robots up there.
No. Come on, dude. Get with me. The moon is this special thing that is inhibiting mankind's evolution.
Right.
Therefore, the moon is going to be destroyed.
Yes.
So
Sure.
no, there's not going to be a moon colony or what have you.
I mean,
moon
they
isn't
could just
in an egg or made of cheese.
Why
or
don't they
anything.
just pick up the moon and move it somewhere else?
Well, maybe
that
that
could
could
work,
happen. That could happen. Maybe the song will be so powerful that it will send the moon into a different dimension.
Yeah, Hibiki will just go up and be like, fuck the moon, and just push it away. Yeah.
Yeah. Gigantic Hibiki infused with all the energy of all the humanity punches the moon with a big thing, and it's the size of the planet. And then the planet is back behind it there. And then everyone's song pushes it. And then it goes
absolutely.
forward and boom, hits the moon and boom.
What would also be kind of crazy, although I get the
belt.
feeling they're probably not going to do this, but given that they had someone reveal Symphogear being used live to the world,
Right.
theoretically, Theoretically. And given that this is Maria, maybe the way that they get everyone to sing is Tsubasa is like, yo, fans, I know that this is probably a lot for you to, take in right now, but we gotta save the world from the moon that's gonna crash on top of us. So
let's have a concert.
Let's have a concert. Sing with me. Yeah. And you better sing your hearts out like you've never sung before. I don't know.
They're like, wow.
Or maybe Hibiki's just gonna do that, right? Who knows?
That's possible.
But yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if ain't that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.